Danny and Sid in the morning.
It is not an overstatement to say.
They make you think, make you laugh, and make you shake your head. Talk Radio 77 WABC.
I know it's Steve Martin. I remember this. King Tut.
How'd you get so funky?
Larry, Danny, how you doing, boys?
All right, guys. Have a seat. Welcome. Relax. Make yourself at home.
A couple live guests in studio here. We do need a contestant
Push that door code, would you please?
For Beat Bernie, 1-800-848-WABC, 1-800-848-9222. Your chance to possibly win $100 in a gift card and take it on Bernie and Beat Bernie. Brought to you by Pete Morgan and Peerless Porters is coming up next. But if you read your New York Post today, you've been watching Fox News and New York One all morning long. Dani Zoldan, who was on this show about 2 weeks ago, is everywhere today. He is suing, of course, Governor Cuomo, one of the million people that are doing that. And he's had enough. He is the co-owner of Stand Up New York, one of the great comedy clubs, not just in New York, but quite frankly throughout the country, but specifically here in New York. I've been there many times. In fact, I think I did coke in the bathroom there once back in the 90s.
Well, where haven't you done that?
That's true. Good point. Shut up. Anyway, he's here today with Larry Sharpe. Larry, how are you, pal?
I'm great. I'm just jealous you've never done coke in my bathroom, but fine.
Well, where do you live?
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm in Astoria, Queens. You got to come over when we can.
I've definitely been in your bathroom, too.
There we go.
Me. Yeah. We used to work, actually, at the studios, WFAN and the Lifetime Channel. And
Astoria Studios.
Astoria Studios. Absolutely. Absolutely.
36th Street and 34th Avenue.
There you go.
Love it.
Can we back up to the coke story?
Yeah.
Was it the upstairs bathroom or the downstairs
It was upstairs.
one?
I tell you the guy was.
Was it with comics?
It was. The guy actually used to work on the Radio Chick show, Leslie Gold, when we were at W1EW. I did mornings, and you had Leslie, Ron, and Fez.
You don't want to give up the guy's name.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm not going to give you his name, but it was one of many nights I had a good time at your place.
Let's have a few drinks, and then maybe you'll give up the name.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they still performing?
We'll get them later. Absolutely.
Well, the problem is,
tell me after.
We can't do any of that because you're not open,
Yes.
which is one of the reasons why you're suing Governor Cuomo. So you've done this you're media darling at this point. A whole tour this morning. Tell the listeners exactly what you want to see happen here, what your lawsuit is all about.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a year. March is 1 year where we haven't been able to run our business. And
almost a year. Yesterday was a year to the day of the first COVID case in New York.
2 weeks to flatten the curve. Just 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's right.
A year ago.
We recall it vividly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we were shuttered like mid-March, and we've received no guidance whatsoever to reopen when you guys know everything is opening up around us, from like weddings to pool halls to
sports
bowling
arenas.
alleys.
Yeah,
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
And
except venues.
Except venues like yours, right, exactly. And they're not addressing it. They don't respond to you.
No, and who wants to go bowling anyways? Right?
Exactly. Think about that for a second. You're going to stick your fingers in that. You're worried about wearing a mask. You're going to stick your fingers in that bowling ball. And to compound your issue, there was just a huge rally, which I couldn't make because of a death in the family on Saturday night with Dov Hiken outside of SNL. Right. Why is SNL allowed to do their thing and you not allowed to do yours?
Yeah. Yeah, it's wrong the way they make that happen, right? When I ran for governor in 2018, I was talking about the idea of trying to heal New York and make things better and things like that. And now here comes COVID, which shuts everybody down and then crushes New York City, because New York City is without question a cultural city, to include comedy and so many things. How do people heal? How do we get back together? We get back together and we laugh and we have fun and we do things like that. And that's how we grow. And when I saw what Dani was going through, I was like, we got to do something about this.
Oh, so you're the guy that actually convinced Dani to do this lawsuit.
I am the nudge. That is correct. Yes, I'm the troublemaker. Look, I've been fighting Cuomo for literally years, and I'm still here doing it again, 100%.
Good man.
Yeah,
100%.
I appreciate, Larry, we've been in touch over the past month or so, and he's been really pushing me to sue because he felt that was the fastest route.
And he supported me when I ran. I mean, literally, we were there. I did events there. it was important.
Where
and
were you in 18? I was hanging out with Mark Molinaro in Howard Beach,
Also
trying to get him
in
to
the
beat
bathroom?
Cuomo. Yeah, him too.
I know Molinaro. He's straight laced. He wasn't doing coke with you. I'm sure of that. No, he was not. No, I know. I know he was not doing that. Yeah, exactly. No, he was not doing that at all. I know.
But we endorsed Molinaro back in.
And that was the mistake that you guys made. But it's fine. I still love you. It's still fine. Anybody anti-Cuomo, I'm fine. But it was an error you made. You should have endorsed me. It's all good. But now, the most important, whether it's Molinaro or me or whoever, the point is, let's make it not Cuomo. How about that?
Absolutely.
Let's make it not Cuomo. Let's let this lawsuit move forward. What Dani's doing is important. He cares about this city. He is passionate about this city. He's passionate about us coming together and healing, and so am I. That's why I want to make this work. It's important that people understand what he's doing, get behind us in this, so we can be fair and let people let this city begin to heal so we can bring it back to what it was.
Absolutely. Dani Zoldan from Stand Up New York, the comedy club, and Larry Sharpe. Are you an attorney?
I am not. I wish I was sometimes, but no, I'm not. Don't insult me that way.
Well, I only ask.
Yes. No, I am actually a business consultant, and right now I do The Sharpe Way, which is a podcast every evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. Check it out, The Sharpe Way. Please check it out everywhere you can. You just Google Larry Sharpe. I'm everywhere. And the best part is I'm really handsome.
You have a great voice, I might add.
I would stop there.
I'll stop there. Listen, look, it is a fact, though, that he has closed, for example, the Broadway, all Broadway theaters, all that stuff. So he is consistent in that way. It's not just comedy clubs; it's theaters, and he's ruined the place. I mean, this place is, as you know, a ghost town. He's destroyed New York City, not only with the no cash bail law, but then again, of course, his special pandemic powers, which they're going to take away from him eventually. But so your lawsuit is good, but it might be a little bit too late. I don't know, maybe.
I mean, it's never too late, but there's also a lot of collateral damage.
You can recover losses. Is that possible?
I mean, it'll take a long time,
right.
you know.
Okay.
No, but there's a more important piece here. What Dani's doing is trying to push it so it doesn't happen again.
Right.
Right. This isn't going to be the last virus that we deal with, the last crisis. I'm doing air quotes. The last crisis that they decide to put onto us, right? This isn't the last time that someone like Cuomo or him, if he's still around, is going to try to push us around again.
No doubt.
What Dani's doing is important to stop him.
You're right. Larry Sharpe, excellent point. You are a very handsome man. I'll tell you, one thing you did also a few weeks ago that I really enjoyed, one of the, and don't be offended, but every time we do a story, it has to come back to me. So years and years ago, I got a call from DreamWorks, Bernie knows this, and they wanted me to read for a part in the B movie. So I spent 4 hours, true story, 4 hours in a recording studio in Midtown Manhattan, just me and Seinfeld. And I read for 4 hours, and I was
so you did coke with Seinfeld also?
No, everybody. There was one time in your bathroom.
I don't think Seinfeld's ever done coke. You, I believe. I don't think so.
No, I'm not touching that. No.
So I read for this part for 4 hours, and the guy loved me, Jerry. I'm like, I'm really going to be in the movie? He goes, you were great. Your staccato delivery, your Brooklyn, it's exactly what I wanted. Nevertheless, John Leguizamo got my part. I got nothing. I never really forgave Jerry Seinfeld for that. So when you came out a couple weeks ago...
That's nice. He was kind to you.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
But when you came out and said, hey, it's easy for him to say, New York's going to come back, it's all great, when he's worth billions of dollars and hanging out in the Hamptons. I loved when you said that. I loved it. It's true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very passionate about the city. I moved here right before I started high school. I was 14 years old. I feel like the city from Long Island, the 5 towns. I feel like the city took me in, and like I took it all in. Also, I really love the city. I love artists. I love people that perform. I love, when I was 15 years old, I was sneaking to the Comedy Cellar on McDougal Street.
Nice.
So it really hurts me to see this city going to...
She's tough, by the way.
Shit, I'm allowed to say that here, right?
She's a lot tougher than you. To try to perform at her club, forget about it.
Yeah, I mean... It's just terrible what's going on, and I love the city. I'm just trying to help it come back.
And then we have the double whammy of not only Cuomo but De Blasio. This
oh my God,
imbecile! Yes. And he's got these.
And he's looking better these days.
I know it's sad.
Really sad.
Yes, he's looking actually better these days. You're
By
right.
contrast, he's Abraham Lincoln.
Absolutely.
No, but he's got these. Now he's come out with these pop-up performances, the ridiculous, stupid things in the street,
which is helping nobody.
Nobody at all, right?
No. It's like it's big celebrities performing.
Right, and those guys.
I mean, where were they in the summer when Upper West Siders, I live on Upper West Side, where
That's
we were
right.
volunteer. Where were you when we were volunteering to pick up garbage?
First of all, I live on the I hate the people.
He was
I hate it there.
He was littering.
I was looking for.
Oh, you were
for
the one that threw a garbage.
That's what he was doing.
I spent my whole summer at Breezy Point looking for a house to get away from the Upper West Side. But those people are killing us, Larry and Danny. Guys like Chris Rock, they forgot where they came from. Chris Rock should not be doing pop-up performances.
He was sitting next to Governor Cuomo at a couple of briefings, was Chris Rock.
I mean, they should be really advocating in Albany to get them to give us guidelines.
But all the guys who are great now,
these tap dancers like on Wall Street.
Everybody who was great now started as some guy in a club like yours, Donnie, and they're not getting it. Every one of them who's great now started in a small club somewhere, and they all came to New York to become great. They came from someplace else, and they came to this city, Manhattan. They came here to become great, and they started in clubs just like yours.
Speaking of Seinfeld, he did the same thing from Long Island to New York, and yet he remained fairly silent on the comedy clubs in particular. I mean, he did say New York's going to come back, generically speaking, from his home in the Hamptons, but he didn't really do anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do give him credit for he was on stage at Gotham 6 months ago or so, advocating for Save Our Stages, which was passed. We're still waiting for applications to be open. It was passed by Congress late last year, $15 billion to help venues, but no one's seen anything yet. You can't even apply yet. So that
you have other issues too with that.
Between that and being closed, we really have our hands tied.
Yeah. So you can't apply and you're closed.
And we can't take out a second round of PPP when you apply for Save Our Stages.
Wow.
So I don't think most people know.
They're cut with they're stuck within 3 different places, and they can't get money from either one. They can't get from PPE, they can't get from Save Our Stages, and they can't open up. So you put 3 sets of handcuffs on them and expect them to survive.
It's impossible.
I feel like there's some traction lately, and there's obviously been attention on this lately. And Andrew Yang had a call with them last night. He actually tweeted out like an hour ago.
Oh, no kidding.
Support, by
Andrew
Albany.
Yang?
Yeah.
Okay.
He tweeted out support that Albany needs to provide guidelines to venues. So I'm hoping the other mayoral candidates also get on board.
Right.
To express some type of guidelines, even like a conference call with Albany and venue operators. Just explain to us why we're completely shut down, when we can expect to see
the guy that should do that is Eric Adams, who yesterday received a huge endorsement from the biggest hotel union in the country.
Yep, I saw that.
So he'd be the guy. Hey, listen, you guys are both great, Danny and Larry. Good to see both of you gentlemen. Nice to meet you both.
Thanks,
Keep
guys.
coming back. We're on your side. We want you to reopen. We want to be there, have fun with you guys. So thank you so much for coming in today.
And you're looking forward to doing coke in my bathroom again.
Yes, once it's open, there we go. Exactly.
Keep hope alive.
That was a long time ago. But listen, you never know.
Says blushing, by the way.
How can you tell? We'll take a short break and play Beat Bernie right here on Bernie and Sid right after these words.